Okay, our Halloween adventures continue at a place called Halloween Town, and I'm hearing that this is like the coolest Halloween store you've ever seen in your entire life. And you know, they have something that you don't see a lot anymore, which is window displays. And they have done an amazing job of window displays. And they even have a hitchhiking ghost. And we are at Halloween Town. You can find them on Instagram. The hitchhiking ghost says so. Riley, are you excited to see Halloween Town?
I'm so excited.
So I'm excited, and what we're gonna do, and what we've been doing on these videos, is taking you on a tour of these attractions without turning off the camera or anything. You're gonna see exactly what we see. And so let's go in and check it out. What do you think, Riley?
I am down.
Okay, and we're gonna see how much money we spend.
I already spent 20 bucks.
And you know what's crazy about this place is they have another Halloween Town over there and then another one down there, I think, where they do costume rentals and everything else. And here you go, Halloween Town. It's right here in, I think, Burbank, California. And right away, the first thing you see, come here, Riley, is a photo op. So get on in there, Riley. That's the first thing you see. This is so clever. Here lies you, right? Halloween Town with the logo. So this is a spot where you do a photo op. And then look at, they have little gobos of witches flying around. And it's kind of dark in here, so you're not gonna see it like incredibly. But they have an amazing collection of horror t-shirts. I mean, this place is just, it's sick. I really like these. They got stickers, badges, patches, and I'm gonna buy that Michael Myers right there, and maybe even that Frankenstein. These patches are just insane. What's really cool about this Halloween store is that they have stuff you didn't know existed. So whenever you go to a place like, you know, like a Spirits or, you know, a Target, you're going to see a little bit of this and a little bit of that, but you're not going to see what you see here. This is like they have everything and then some. It's a little bit of a Spencer's and a lot of a horror mecca of collectibles. It's just insane. I mean, like all the pops, of course, they're all horror related, of course. Okay. And they have some, you know, Robin and Joker and stuff like that. Gremlins, Goonies, Kiss, why not? People collect that stuff. Misfits. I mean, this place has everything. They even have figurines. Like, come on. Figurines. I mean, like, you know, you've probably seen a little bit of this stuff, like here, and a little bit of this stuff there. But this place has everything. You know, I would only describe it in one way, and that is, it's a tourist attraction. This place is open year-round. Who could have thought a Halloween store could be year-round? If you're selling silly costumes and masks, I would say, yeah, you know, seasonal. But this place is so much more, and it's so detailed. And I'm going to give you a fast fact about this place. This is the burnt Michael Myers retail mask, and it was sculpted by Wayne Toth, the owner. Him and his wife owned this store, and he actually worked on Rob Zombie's movies. And you probably don't know who this is, but I do. This is Laura Lady. Laura Lady is married to Dr. Lady, who was the most famous mask collector in the world. And like, most people would not know that, but I knew it. This place is just outrageous. They have puzzles. You know, like, I can't even believe this. They have little golden books of Disney's Haunted Mansion. Like, I don't know how Pinocchio and Peter Pan fit in, but okay. Coco for sure. And they have all these like kids books. I mean, basically it's a store of everything that's collectible. Of course you gotta have Nightmare Before Christmas. And air fresheners. If you like air fresheners, oh my goodness, they have everything. Addams Family, I mean, like this place is crazy. Pee-wee's Playhouse, Gumby, Pokey, I mean, like, come on, it's insane. And the detail is just like putting a little pumpkin in the ceiling. And then this is like an Edgar Allan Poe room. And they have this like antique TV, which is, this is off the chain. It's like, you have to understand, the guy who owns this place, him and his wife, this is what he does for a living. He has worked on some of the biggest movies in the history of horror. I mean, he worked on Army of Darkness, for example. If you ever watch the making of Army of Darkness, you'll see Wayne Toff, like, you know, putting skeletons together and being a puppeteer. And again, once again, you see this, all of these figurines, porcelains. I mean, Edgar Allan Poe, obviously he's a fan. I mean, this is just insane. And then you have another room where you have, like, once again, everything is so meticulously put out, and it's different. It's like, you know, things you might put on a coffee table. They have some, you know, spiders and, you know, all this kind of stuff. I mean, they have books, horror books, ghost books, these metal things that you would see, you know, like I mean, they just have everything. Of course, you have Rod Sterling down there. I guess he's a bobblehead or something. You have all these Twilight Zone toys if you're into Twilight Zone. And you're not even gonna believe this. They have soundtrack albums. Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2 soundtrack album. Like, what? Get out of here. Like, they've got a Creep Show. Like, are you kidding me? The Creep Show album. Like, I mean, I'm like, you know, I just can't even believe it. Ghost Stories. They have some like really cool collectibles down here. Some of the stuff, and those are albums. Those, you know, those are soundtrack albums. Halloween, Lords of Salem, because he worked on Lords of Salem. He worked on 3 from Hell. He worked on 1,000 Corpses with Rob Zombie. And here we have like a lot of cool purses, Disney stuff, Clue, Monopoly, anything and everything you can think of that's Halloween. I'm really digging this this Jason, Beetlejuice, like backpacks and purses. I mean, it's like totally crazy. You've got Killer Clowns from Outer Space, Mask, Twilight Zone. This tree, I mean, it's just a nice little touch. I mean, this place is just off the Richter scale. Here is, you know, all of the Italian horror movies that were made for so many years. Curse of, I mean, like all the Christopher Lee stuff, Bela Lugosi, Dracula. You got Creature in Black Lagoon. I mean, this stuff is just insane. All these little Universal Studios collectibles. You know, just very retro-y house decorations. If you were a teacher and you wanted to put up house, you know, decorations in your classroom, I mean, you would come here and you would get these. These are just off the Richter scale. These are so retro and so adorable. Tarot cards, like who would have thought? Tarot cards. Tikis. Pinhead tiki. I mean, Jason tiki, come on. So as we wind ourselves around, we got all kinds of lunch boxes. I mean, if you're into horror socks, but they got you covered as well. There's so many horror socks, it's stupid. Like wrapping paper. Like all kinds of wrapping paper. That is off the scale. Oh my gosh, Christmas Vacation, Chainsaw Clark. Of course, that's going in a horror store. Of course, he's got a chainsaw. Oh my goodness, I love these purses. I really like, you know, the Edward Scissorhands. You know, I've never seen a horror store have these umbrellas. Like, I've never seen that before. This is the place you want to come if you're a huge horror fan. You have Towels, Chucky, Michael Myers, Jaws, Forbidden Planet. I mean, this place has something for everyone. You know, and then here is like kind of the typical stuff you would see in a Halloween retail store. You have all kinds of like little props. Yeah, fake hearts and ears. You know, vacuum formed pumpkins, all kinds of decorations. I mean, you have everything. They sell fog machines. They sell glow in the dark spray paint, light bulbs. I mean, like, they have everything. I mean, I could go on forever, but I think you're getting the gist. Horror pillows, of course, pumpkins, and, you know, all kinds of mugs and everything with Jason and Freddy mugs. Those are really cool. And like pretty much like every toy you could ever want is here. So if you're in California, I would strongly suggest that you come here. This is a tourist attraction, bar none. Like, how many Halloween retail stores have you seen do this kind of detail for the theming of their gift store? I would say no one. I've never seen a place this cool. Now, I know there's a really cool place in Las Vegas, and I plan on going there and filming that. It's called Nightmare Toys, and we'll see what that's all about. I just can't imagine that it's going to look like this. This is going to get my nod for the best Halloween retail store in the country. And I would legitimately say, if you come to Las Vegas, for example, or Los Angeles for Universal Studios Horror Nights, this is an example, you should come by this place, Halloween Town. It's amazing. And that'll just about wrap up the video. And we hope you've seen something you might want to buy, like an It lunchbox. They Live lunchbox, Halloween 2 lunchbox. I mean, it just goes on forever and ever. My Bloody Valentine, Hatchet, Reanimator, Candyman, Trick or Treat, The Fog. I mean, it's all here. It's all here. So, folks, hopefully you like the tour of Halloween Town. Do me a favor, like and subscribe to the page, because, hey, we're just trying to make cool videos that and give you a little commentary. You know, we know a lot about the Halloween history and a lot about the haunted house history, and we're going to take you to a lot of cool places. So make sure you like and subscribe to the page. We're doing this just for our own entertainment and yours. So, and remember, if you're trying to find a haunted house, go to hauntworld.com this October and visit a haunted house near you and a Halloween retail store just like this one. Until next time, happy Halloween.